Hi there, my name is Matt Cole, co-producer of the Sexperts podcast, along with my great friend Brian Garrity. Before I begin, I just want to give huge thanks to our guest during this episode, Nicki Foxtoy. She is a very funny and talented performer from the Push Comedy Theater. We've been friends with her for a long time, and unfortunately she's moving away from the area, away from Hampton Roads, to go off and do better things. We wish her the best of luck. We were so glad to have her on the show, finally. One of the first times we saw Nicki perform was actually on the Push Comedy Theater stage in Norfolk, Virginia during Herald Night, and you can check out Herald Night this coming December 22nd at 10 p.m. And before that is the Short Form Riot Show, a bunch of short form games, kind of like Whose Line Is It Anyways, and that show is hosted by none other than me, Matt Cole. Tickets are $5, get them online at pushcomedytheater.com. If you'd like to learn stand-up, sketch, or improv comedy, take a class in Norfolk, Virginia, the Push Comedy Theater. Without further ado, everything you're about to hear is made up on the spot, so please enjoy this next episode of The Sexperts.
Turn on your computer, dial up the web, download some information into your head. It's Dr. John and Delilah, they're having a great time. Data to do, it's simply true, we're the Sexperts.
And we're recording, and intro music, and hi there, welcome to The Sexperts. I am your host, Dr. John T. Alaniz, CPM.
And I'm Delilah Hayder, a spokesperson for the Emoji Plate campaign.
That's right, and we are your Sexperts. That was in tune. That's good. We've actually been taking a singing class at the local YMCA.
Yep, and we're going to branch out to yodeling soon.
Absolutely, because we are right outside the Swiss Cheese Factory in downtown Portsmouth, Virginia.
Yep.
I saw you roll your eyes. Okay, this is a podcast. There's no video, but you just rolled your eyes. I want to call it out for...
Because we talked about this. Just because the only cheese that you like is Swiss doesn't mean it's the only cheese they make. They make many cheeses here.
You're right. It does just say Cheese Factory, not Swiss Cheese Factory. You got me. Anyways, we're the Sexperts. There's no holes in our... expertise. That's a good segue. There's no holes in our expertise.
But ironically, we're experts on many different holes.
Now that's a segue. And so we have over 55 years combined of sexpertise in this sexy verse. It's a universe with sex in it.
And if you break that down by hole, that's like 12 years per hole.
We're going to go hole by hole today. Our topic of the day today is actually lesbian bed death stare. So lesbian bed death is what happened. Well, actually, we have not a caller, but a listener who wrote into us, who was asking how they can spice up their lesbian bed with lesbian bed death stare. I think you're more of an expert in this. I don't want to talk too much about the topic because we do have a really special guest, and she's walking out of the cheese factory now with a whole roll of cheese coming out here. Oh, hi there. Hey, just finished up some cheese, I see.
Swallowing it down.
Why don't you introduce yourself to all of our listeners out there?
My name is Lenore Del Rey.
Lenore Del Rey?
Yes.
Any relationship to the famous Lana Del Rey?
No, okay. None at all.
Well, tell our listeners what your expertise is. What was your background?
I am actually a professional peanut butter and jelly sandwich maker.
Wow. Now, I'm just putting two and two together. Are you here to try out like a new kind of peanut butter and jelly with some cheese infused, or what are you doing?
It is. It's a coal cheese infused peanut butter and jelly specialty.
Infused with coal?
Cracked corn.
Wow, hipsters will not stop at anything.
So do you make these for like large chains like Applebee's, or do you have a small place? Where do you unveil this stuff?
Mostly, I originated the Handsome Biscuit.
Whoa!
Down there on
in Norfolk, Virginia.
Yes,
for all of our worldwide listeners.
Yeah, Norfolk is a harbor-based city and a port city in Virginia, which is a state in the United States.
You're so knowledgeable about the area. I would listen to like a kids show where you just talk about the area. Maybe I wouldn't. Anyways, talk to us about what you're working on. Process.
Aside from the cold cheese crack corn sandwich, I'm also working on a breadless peanut butter and jelly variety
for the low carb.
For those people that are trying to keep their Atkins in check.
How does that work? Do you like cover it in lettuce or what is that?
You just put jelly on one hand and peanut butter on the other.
It's not very mobile. Like, you can't drive with that, I don't imagine.
Well, some of us are better at knee driving than others.
Popular with Atkins folks and stoners.
Oh, man. How do you get into the sandwich making business? Did you study it in college? Or
No, I just grew up real poor. That's about all we had to eat, the dollar store jelly.
Yeah, talk us through the evolution of like how you started off, like what sandwiches you ate through the years.
As a child, I was fed mostly cracker sandwiches, cheese, and small pieces of ham.
Oh.
And then, I asked my mom for a little bit more of a sweet sandwich, and that's where the jelly came in.
Oh.
Ain't never been the same.
Was your mama involved in the sandwich business, or?
My mama died.
Like all mamas do.
Diabetes is a ruthless prick.
Sure is. Too soon. Too soon.
My speaking of diabetes, my grandmother used to make butter and sugar sandwiches.
Butter and sugar?
Mm-hmm.
I've tried that.
And man, she beat death. She lived to like 80.
She had real swollen ankles.
Yeah, but that was from all the figure skating.
That's how she died. She was walking across the train tracks with her swollen ankles. And
In the ice skates.
In the ice skates. And she got caught in the train tracks like, no, mama, there's a train coming. I can't get out of my rollerblades. Ah!
Why are you making me relive this moment?
Sorry.
You just undid 12 years of therapy.
Well, speaking of 12 years of therapy, I do want to get to our topic of the day, which is lesbian bed death stare, which is actually an illusion of two techniques.
Have you ever ordered a mattress on Amazon.com and had it come in a box?
Is that what it comes in?
Yes. And
Well, obviously I haven't.
you pull it out of the box.
Yeah.
It's a box that a person could fit in, like a person dressed, like cross-dressed could be in that box.
Wait, cross-dressed? Why
Why would they be dressed in crossways?
That's the only time I've seen a person in that box that would happen to be cross-dressed. I guess any dressed person could fit in there. The only one I can personally vouch for is cross-dressed.
Are you ordering mattresses or people online? What is going on here?
Did the mattress come with the people?
The mattress came in. Let's take this step by step. The mattress came in the box, and I was like, "There's no way a mattress is in that box, right?"
Yeah.
Pull it out, and it's just rolled up, and you unroll it, and it breathes life into itself.
Wow!
And within a couple hours, you're sleeping.
An air mattress?
No, it's a real mattress.
But the air fills it up,
Yes,
right?
Yeah, it breathes in air that it keeps. It doesn't like exhale.
What about marshmallows?
Still waiting.
Hey, I'm not done. Well, then you get this huge box, and it's a shame to just have to beat it to shit and put it in the recycle bin.
Yeah.
So if you have a friend over, you can play in it. That's all.
And that's where the cross-dressing person comes in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you build a fort
Yes.
and then held a drag show?
No, held a rally.
Wait, what?
I'm a spokesperson for the emoji plate campaign.
Yeah, what is that again?
We're campaigning the state of Virginia, and actually other states could sign on to allow emojis on personalized license plates.
Texas is never going to do that. Texas is never going to do that.
Which would your emoji be?
Yeah.
My emoji?
Yeah.
A mattress person.
It would probably be something that looks like a mattress, like a carton of milk, because that kind of looks like a box that a mattress could come in. And then goo eyes looking at it, and then somebody asleep.
It's very descriptive.
That's on the
But here's the thing.
Hey Dare coat of arms.
Here's the thing. You're going to want to change it up. Like, you're going to want to get a new emoji plate every year.
No.
Most people stick with their vanity plates, and the state of Virginia makes like $15, $25 off of that.
Oh.
If you get emoji plates out there, more people will get them, and they will change them every year because emojis are like the most fun thing that there is.
What if everybody had like a digital signage in the back of their car and they could change their emojis in the moment?
Wait a minute. There should be technology like that. Yeah.
Like angry driver emoji?
Yeah.
That would only work under one condition, and we've looked into this. The science isn't quite there.
Long hours of research.
You would need a system, a computerized system, where a police officer could plug in the current value of that board and the time at which they saw that. Why am I talking to you?
What are you doing? Why do you
you hang out with a professional sandwich artist, you pick up their accent. You would have to be able to plug in the. I'm going to keep it. You'd have to be able to plug in the value of the lighted board and the time at which the police officer saw it in order to recreate what it was when they saw it, because it would change.
Wow.
And you can't let criminals use that as a way to escape.
Well, I'm going to join in as well. Why not? And speaking of criminals and
what is good for the goose?
What is good for the goose? Let's get to our topic of the day, which is lesbian bed death stare.
You know that you can dip marshmallows, to come back to your question.
Yeah, please.
Into the peanut butter and jelly. Rub them together.
Oh my God.
Over a coal fire.
And I would never guess that, you know? It's sometimes, what are the strangest ingredients that you've come across that come together that make a very unique, like enjoyable taste?
Chicken and waffles.
Sometimes the simpler things in life.
I mean, you have dinner and breakfast combined. It's weird.
Wait.
I never thought about that way.
With that, you have the three major taste groups.
Taste groups? You are obviously not a professional sandwich maker.
There are three taste groups. Look it up on Wikipedia. It's sweet, savory, and salty. That's all you need.
Aren't salty and savory?
Oh, you simple thing. You a professional
sandwich maker.
You ain't a professional sandwich taster. I'll tell you what.
We got to talk about this accent thing. Are you guys from the same place? Is it bringing back like?
I worked so hard in college to lose my accent.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want people to know I grew up poor eating saltine sandwiches.
Oh, same background, sort of, like cracker sandwiches.
Same trailer park.
Wait, you guys grew up in the same trailer park?
We go back a long way.
I didn't know this. Did you guys ever date?
Mostly animosity.
We had a couple nights of passion. They were usually around bowling victories. We were on the same bowling team.
Oh, I've always it's one of my fantasies, like to get really wasted at a bowling, and then win the bowling, and then go home with the popular girl, and then
nothing makes me hornier than a bowling score over 200.
I am right-handed, but only when I bowl am I left-handed.
Which leaves the right hand free for other things.
Oh, that's what I was thinking. That's part of my fantasy. Oh man.
Yep. People say fantasy football's fun.
Fantasy bowling's where it's at.
What's I do have to talk about. There was a really weird. Let's actually walk inside the cheese factory and let's look over here.
All right, but don't be a Swiss snob.
What does that mean?
Give attention.
Spend some time with the Gruyere and the Brie.
Okay, so we're walking through, and here's the place where I'm going to see. So this is like a museum of cheese. This is really weird. I'm not sure why they have this. Maybe they're getting a grant or something from the government.
All I can say is everyone in my family is getting a present from this gift shop for Christmas.
Yeah, but they don't even have any cheese as a gift. It's so weird. It's like they have little ornaments, like you put on your Christmas tree a rind of cheese.
Well, it's like this bumper sticker says, "Cheese don't keep." Cheese don't keep.
That's it down on it.
Doesn't. Why you need to buy non-perishable peanut butter and jelly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but they don't have that here. So look at this. This is a statue here. There's no video. This is a podcast, but there's a statue of Lady Gaga of all people,
carved out of cheese,
and it's a hardened white cheddar. I don't get it. I'm no art critic, but I don't get it.
Kind of like Lady Gaga herself. It's confusing, confounding.
You know who does like Lady Gaga?
Lesbians.
Lesbian bed death is our topic of the day, and I do want to talk about...
I watched Lady Gaga in that television show, and she was fairly cheesy then as well.
You got it, because she's cheesy. I got it. So why isn't Mr. Roger up there? That guy was corny as hell. Oh, he's in the corn museum.
He's in the crack corn museum.
If you're going to make a cheesy celebrity statue that you want to be cheesy and humor as well, it's got to be of Jesus.
Cheesy
Jesus. Let's do that. Actually, they have, sometimes at the Children's Museum, they have a Lego station. I want to walk over here. They have a cheese station. So it's just mounds of cheese, and you can put them together in different sculptures. So let's make a sculpture of Jesus.
Jesus.
Are you forming a penis out of cheese right now?
Yeah, Delilah, what are you doing?
Yeah, this I call dick cheese.
Oh, well, I mean, if we're doing an anatomically accurate Jesus, then Jesus will have a...
Are you saying cheetahs?
Jesus was the first celebrity.
Yeah.
And he also sent the first ever dick pic.
Wait, what?
Wow.
They didn't have cellular phones back then, mobile phones.
Well, he etched it out of stone.
He could walk on water, but he couldn't figure out how to send a dick pic.
Okay.
Oh, look at this. I made water into wine. Wish I knew how to send a picture of my penis to someone.
So Delilah's, you're working on the balls now. You're working on the Jesus balls.
Are you rolling those in some nuts?
I'm making these balls out of Colby Swiss and cheddar, blended all together.
That is a lovely combo.
I'm making the butthole.
You always make the butthole.
I would make that butthole out of brie.
Oh, I was making it on a Swiss, but yeah, because it holes. But you're right, brie's a little bit better,
softer.
A brie hole, softer brie hole,
smushy.
Touch my brie hole, Mama, would you touch my brie hole? I didn't wipe good.
Boy, don't you come out of that bathroom with a dirty brie hole.
You wanted a saltine cracker sandwich?
Boy, I can smell your brie hole from here. You get back in that bathroom.
Your brie hole smells like the back of my hand when I wipe your brie hole. All right, this is taking me back. I didn't even have your guys' childhood.
Now you have.
On today's episode of Taking Dr. John Back.
Excuse me, can you get away? Can you get away? We are working here. There's a little kid, sorry. Get away. Where's your mommy? Go.
I'm going to kick you in your brie hole.
It's like these kids are coming up. We're working with cheese here. We're making Jesus.
Yeah, make your own cheese penis, kid.
I don't know if you can say that. And
It's my podcast. I can say whatever I want.
Your cheapiness.
All right, so what is next for you? You got a book coming out? You got a book tour? You got a cheese tour? You got a no? You're the sandwich person.
I do have a book coming out. It's the PB&J spread. It's a calendar actually inside of the book, featuring all of the 12 styles of sandwiches that I specialize in.
But
let's go here. All right.
You're selling yourself short. She also came up with a way to make one calendar work for all years. So it's the last calendar you'll ever need.
It's like that digital license plate that you had earlier. All right, let's go through it.
I believe Jesus had a hand in that calendar.
You're sticking with that accent. Okay.
No, I'm not. I'm going back and forth.
All right, January.
January is the frozen peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Yeah.
Like a popsicle? Is it on a stick?
Yes, it is, actually. You put it on a meter stick so you can eat it by holding the stick with your feet, so you can keep your hands free for changing channels and whatnot.
February
is the strawberry jam, because February is for lovers. The strawberry jam filled with a cookie cutter hot shaped bread blob.
Which is to say, I will be fully erect every time I walk through by my calendar in my kitchen in February.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, speaking of fully erect, I do want to get to our topic of the day, which is lesbian bed death stare. Because sometimes when lesbians
Have
are
you
together...
ever dipped a peanut butter and jelly sandwich into a glass of milk, John?
Ooh. No. Is that possible? Wouldn't it just crumble? Wouldn't it fall apart? Dissolve? Like into a black hole?
I have, as I grew up in a trailer park on a farm...
Wait. A trailer park on a farm?
We would rent the space for the trailers from the farmer. It was a win-win. As a child, we would take the udder and squirt it directly upon our peanut butter and jelly sandwich, straight from the cow.
Because you couldn't afford glasses, or?
No, because we were out playing, and it was like drinking. It was like our version of drinking from the garden hose.
You didn't have a garden hose?
The farmer did. But he was very clear.
He was probably real picky about when you could turn the hose on. Yeah.
He was very clear. When we could was never.
Okay, so your childhood is very strange. So you lived in a trailer on a farm that wasn't owned by you.
No.
So this is like a slumlord farmer.
We were, what a cow, sharecroppers.
He was a land purveyor.
Oh, this is all coming together. I think people are going to be so confused if they start in the middle of this episode. I don't know why they would, but they're like, "Wait, where is Delilah? I don't hear Delilah. I hear this dumbass with an accent."
If you need any clarification, find me on Twitter at Trailer Boy Done Well on Twitter.
Well, that's all we need there. Wow, our cheese Jesus or Cheesus is really coming together now.
This is gonna be the best Super Bowl party.
I'll go ahead and attach the dick to the lower torso here and the brie hole.
Be careful.
Oh, you did such a nice job with the head.
Thank you very much. I really am a fan of Jesus's hairstyle, so I wanted to make sure those locks were flowing.
This face, I mean, it's Jesus, it's Jesus-y, but it looks more like a celebrity. Who did you model this face after?
Oh, I knew you would catch me. That's Guy Fieri. He's a master culinarian.
Or I got a pun coming. Hold my hand, Delilah. Hold my hand. Gruyere Fieri.
Gruyere Fieri.
Gruyere Fieri. Is that work, Delilah?
Dr. John T. Alani's master of the pun game.
Oh my God. Oh, and Delilah's holding up a card. The score is
3.
I'll take a 3. A 3.0.
Yeah. On a scale
Is
of
that
1 to 5.
That's great. That's halfway. That's more than halfway. That's good. I used to get 1.2.
Mediocrity at its finest.
It's growth.
What do you, like all professionals, I'm sure you hate mediocrity. What do you hate in a mediocre sandwich?
Too many peanuts.
You heard it here first.
Let that sit in.
Your
people.
peanut to cream ratio needs to be just right.
Can I help you, sir? Oh God.
I think he wants to eat the Jesus.
I think he wants to eat the this. Oh, that's that little kid's dad. Great. Okay. All right.
Sir, don't start with the dick.
Would you? Oh, you smush! Oh my God. He just crammed the entire Jesus into his mouth, dick first.
Where were you born?
Where were you? Were you born in a farm on a trailer?
You must really like Guy Fieri.
All right. Well, he's calling security, so unfortunately, we won't get to talk about our lesbian bed deaths there topic today. But thank you so much. Any last minute words or anything you'd like to tell our listeners out there?
Just keep it PB&J. PB&J.
I want that on bumper
all
sticker.
day.
PB&J all day. All right. We are your hosts, Dr. John T. Alaniz, CPM.
And I'm Delilah Haydair, and as soon as I get this emoji plate legislation passed, I'm going back to college to lose this accent once again.
See you sex time.
Bye.
Data to do it simply true, we're the Sexperts.
That's our show. If you like what you heard and you think it was worth $1, join the official Sexperts fan club at patreon.com/Sexperts podcast. A special thanks to the Push Comedy Theater and all of our supporters. Bye-bye.